The Australian outback is wild, hot, and dry. It stretches for miles with red dirt and sharp grass. Here, one bird towers above the rest. The emu stands as tall as a grown man. It cannot fly, but it can run fast, up to 30 miles an hour. Emus have soft brown feathers. They have long, strong legs and sharp orange eyes. These birds are built for survival. Life in the outback is hard. Only the toughest animals make it. The sun blazes down every day. Water is scarce. Dangerous animals lurk in the grass. Yet, the emu calls this place home. It is a symbol of strength and endurance. Every year, emus begin a new adventure. They must raise a family in this harsh land. For one emu father, this journey is about to begin. In the wild, most birds work together to raise their young. Both parents share the responsibility of feeding, protecting, and teaching their chicks how to survive. It's a team effort, with mothers and fathers taking turns keeping the eggs warm and searching for food. This cooperation gives their chicks the best chance at life in a world full of challenges. But emus are different from most birds. In the world of emus, the father takes on almost every task. He is the one who carefully gathers sticks, leaves, and grass to build a sturdy nest on the ground. Once the nest is ready, he stands guard, watching over the precious eggs with unwavering dedication. After the eggs are laid, the emu father's work is just beginning. He will care for the chicks for months, guiding them through the harsh Australian outback, teaching them how to find food and water, and keeping them safe from harm. For 120 days, almost 4 months, this devoted emu dad must remain vigilant. He rarely leaves the nest, sacrificing his own comfort and needs to protect his family. All around him, dangers lurk just beyond the safety of the nest. The open outback is filled with threats, and every day brings new challenges. Hungry foxes prowl the bush, searching for an easy meal. Snakes silently slither through the grass, and giant goannas, powerful lizards, creep closer, all hoping to snatch an egg when the father isn't looking. The burning sun beats down on the dry land, making every day a test of endurance. The heat shimmers across the grassland, and the ground cracks under the relentless sun. Food and water are scarce. The emu father must search for every drop of water and every bite to eat, all while never straying far from his nest. Survival is a daily struggle. Once the mother lays her eggs, her job is done. She walks away, leaving the father alone to face the long, difficult months ahead. From this moment on, he is the sole protector of his future family. With determination, he gathers more grass and leaves, making sure the nest is soft and safe. Every piece is carefully placed to shield the eggs from the harsh world outside. He gently rolls the eggs with his beak and feet, making sure each one stays warm beneath his body. This careful movement is vital, helping the chicks inside grow strong and healthy. The emu father takes a deep breath, feeling the weight of his responsibility. He knows that every moment counts, and that his dedication will mean the difference between life and death for his chicks. He stays alert, watching for any sign of danger. The next 4 months will test his strength, patience, and courage like never before. But this emu father is ready. He stands tall and determined, prepared to fight off any predator that dares to come near his nest. His family's survival depends on his bravery. No matter what challenges come his way, he will do whatever it takes to keep his eggs, and later, his chicks, safe. For 120 days, he is their shield, their teacher, and their only hope. The emu father sits on his eggs day and night, barely moving from his spot. For weeks on end, he remains a silent guardian, his only focus the precious eggs beneath him. He is patient, steadfast, and utterly devoted to his task. His large feathered body acts as a living blanket, keeping the eggs warm and safe, even when the nights turn bitterly cold. As the temperature drops, his breath hangs in the air, but he never shivers or shifts away. The days stretch on, long and scorching. The relentless Australian sun beats down, turning the landscape into a shimmering sea of heat. There is little relief from the sun's harsh rays. Shade is scarce, and the nest sits exposed, vulnerable to the elements. Still, the EMU father endures, never abandoning his post. He does not eat much. He does not drink. Even when food and water are close by, he ignores them, driven by instinct to protect his future chicks above all else. For the entire incubation period, which can last up to 8 weeks, he survives on the fat stored in his body. Each day, his reserves dwindle, but he remains strong, shifting his weight only to turn the eggs and keep them evenly warm. His powerful legs, usually built for running, are now tucked tightly beneath him, unmoving and steady as stone. He barely stirs, conserving every ounce of energy. To avoid drawing attention, he blends perfectly with the dry grasses and earth around him. His brown feathers act as camouflage, helping him hide from hungry predators. Sometimes a shadow glides silently across the ground, a warning from above. The threat of danger is always present. Instantly, the emu freezes, every muscle tense. He hopes the shadow belongs to a harmless bird, not a hawk or eagle searching for an easy meal. His sharp eyes never rest. He scans the horizon, alert to every movement, every sound. He is always on guard, always watching. No matter what happens around him, he refuses to leave the nest. Even when danger is close, he stands his ground, knowing that his absence could spell disaster for his eggs. If he were to leave, even for a few minutes, the eggs would be left exposed and vulnerable. Predators could strike at any moment, and all his efforts would be lost. Life on the nest is lonely. The vast outback stretches in every direction, and the emu father is utterly alone, surrounded by silence and space. Yet, despite hunger, thirst, and exhaustion, the emu father waits. His determination never wavers. He endures every hardship, never giving up, all for the hope of seeing his chicks hatch safely into the world. Every day, the emu father checks his eggs. He gently turns them with his beak to keep them healthy. Each egg is big and green, the size of a grapefruit. There are up to 15 eggs in his care. He listens for sounds from inside the eggs. Sometimes he hears soft taps and tiny peeps. Soon, the chicks will arrive. Until then, he must stay alert. Predators come close, searching for food. The emu father fluffs his feathers and makes himself look bigger. He hisses and kicks if danger gets too near. Few animals dare to fight an angry emu. At night, the land cools down. The emu tucks his head under his wing, but never fully sleeps. He rests in short bursts, always ready to defend his future family. One quiet night in the vast Australian outback, a red fox creeps silently toward the emu's nest, its paws barely making a sound on the dry earth. The air is still, and every movement feels amplified under the cover of darkness. Its eyes shine in the moonlight, two glowing orbs reflecting a hunger for an easy meal. The fox is clever and patient, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. But the emu father is always alert. He stands tall, spreading his massive wings wide to make himself look even larger and more intimidating. His presence is a clear warning to any would-be intruder. He stomps his powerful feet on the ground and lets out a deep, booming sound that echoes through the night. This call is both a warning and a show of strength, meant to scare off any predators. The fox, startled by the emu's display, turns and runs away, its courage fading in the face of the giant, determined bird. Tonight, the nest is safe, but danger comes in many forms. Another day, as the sun rises, a brown snake slithers quietly through the tall grass, its tongue flicking as it searches for the scent of eggs. The snake is silent and deadly, a master of stealth in the harsh landscape. The emu father spots the snake just in time. Without hesitation, he charges forward, kicking at the snake with his sharp claws, determined to protect his precious eggs from harm. The snake, realizing it has met its match, quickly disappears into a hole in the ground, defeated and driven away by the emu's fierce defense. Yet, not all threats have fangs or claws. The relentless heat of the outback is often the biggest enemy the emu faces. Day after day, the sun beats down on the nest, turning the ground into a scorching oven. Some days, the sun feels like fire, its rays shimmering in the air and making every breath feel heavy. The landscape blurs with heat waves, and shade is nowhere to be found. The emu pants, his beak open as he tries to cool himself. He carefully lifts his body above the eggs, allowing air to flow underneath and keep them from overheating. Every movement is measured, every action focused on survival. He cannot leave to drink no matter how dry his throat becomes. His dedication is unwavering. Even as thirst gnaws at him, he endures, refusing to abandon his nest for even a moment. In the distance, thunder rolls across the sky, a reminder that the weather can change in an instant. The promise of rain brings both hope and fear. A storm could bring relief from the heat, but it also threatens to wash away the nest, undoing all the emu's hard work in a single downpour. The emu dad gathers grass and twigs, carefully building up the sides of the nest to protect his eggs from rain and wind. Every day is a battle against the elements, but he never gives up, always working to keep his future chicks safe and dry. After 8 long weeks, the eggs start to crack. Tiny beaks poke through the shell. The father hears the soft calls of his chicks. One by one, they hatch, small, striped, and full of life. Now, the real work begins. The chicks are hungry and weak. The emu father leads them away from the empty shells. He shows them how to peck at seeds and bugs. He keeps them close, guarding against danger. The chicks huddle under his feathers at night. They hide from hawks and cold winds. The father's feathers are soft and warm. He is their shield from the harsh world. Every step is a lesson. The emu dad shows his chicks how to survive. He is patient and gentle, always watching and teaching. Each day, the chicks grow stronger. Their legs get longer. They practice running, following their father's lead. He shows them where to find water, often hidden under rocks or in small puddles. The emu father teaches by example. He stays alert, watching for hawks in the sky and snakes in the grass. When he senses danger, he whistles, and the chicks freeze or hide. Sometimes, food is scarce. The father leads his family far across the Outback, searching for seeds, fruits, and insects. He never gives up. The chicks trust him completely. Soon, the chicks start to look like small emus. Their stripes begin to fade. They are learning the skills they need to survive on their own. The 120 days are almost up. The chicks are no longer helpless. They can run fast and hide well. They know where to find food and water. Still, they stay close to their father. One morning, the family faces one last threat: a wild dog. The father stands between the dog and his chicks. He kicks hard, hitting the dog in the chest. The dog yelps and runs away. The chicks are safe. The dry season is ending. Rain falls gently on the Outback. Green shoots appear and insects return. The emu family has survived the toughest part of their journey. The father watches his chicks with pride. They are strong and ready for the world. He has given them the best start in life. The emu father is a true hero. He gave up food, water, and rest to protect his family. He fought off predators and faced harsh weather. He taught his chicks everything they needed to know. In nature, family means survival. The emu father's love and strength kept his chicks alive. He showed them courage, patience, and wisdom. The Outback is full of dangers, but it is also full of life. The emu father's story is one of hope and victory. His chicks will remember his lessons and grow strong. As the sun sets over the red land, the emu family moves on. Thanks to their father, they are ready for the wild world ahead.